Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. So here's a question I get asked all the time from students, professionals, career changers, people from all sorts of backgrounds. The question that I get asked is, do I need to be technical to build a career in cybersecurity? Or what are the courses and certifications that I need to get so that I can at least get my foot in the door? Well, if you've been wondering for the same, you're not alone. The world of cybersecurity can look intimidating from the outside, like it's only meant to be for tech geeks and hardcore coders. But let me tell you something right off the bat. That's just one part of the picture. There is a big misconception about cybersecurity is only for people who can write codes in their sleep, or configure firewalls blindfolded, or crack passwords like magic. Sure, that's one side of the field, and yes, it's important. But the truth is, cybersecurity is a much more broader universe with a space with all kinds of skills and mindsets. It's not just about protecting systems from hackers. It's about protecting people, businesses, and even national infrastructure. You don't have to be a technical wizard to enter in this field. What you really need is passion, curiosity, and the willingness to learn. So let's start with some of the technical side of the cybersecurity. This is where you'll be working hands-on with technology, systems, and infrastructure. So if you enjoy understanding how softwares, network, and hardware interacts, or if the idea of digging into logs, spotting anomalies, and thinking like an attacker excites you, this might be your ideal path. Some of the key roles in the technical track could be security analysts, for example. They constantly monitor systems for threats, running scans, and responding to incidents. Pen testers or ethical hackers, intentionally trying to break into systems, legally of course, to find vulnerabilities before bad actors do. Security engineers and architects design and implement secure networks and systems to keep everything locked down. Then you have digital forensic experts. They dig into the cybercrime investigations, finding digital clues after an attack has just been eradicated. Then you have threat intelligence analysts. They get into the latest and the greatest insights and intelligence about threats that are known in the cyber world and how that could impact your company's systems application in the future. So they're trying to actually avoid that. To thrive in these roles, you need to have a solid understanding of networks, systems, applications, threat behavior, attack surfaces, and defense techniques. A background in IT, computer science, or engineering can definitely help, but it's not mandatory if you're committing to learn. Certifications that could boost your credibility are like CompTIA Security Plus. Right? This is great for beginners who are still figuring things out in cyber field to understand which role exactly they wish to thrive into. Certified Ethical Hackers, which is CEH, it's for people actually, if you are more into the offensive security types roles and jobs. CISSP, which is more advanced but extremely valuable for people who wants to manage cyber teams or lead in a leadership roles. So now here is a path that surprised most people. You don't have to be a techie to be in a cybersecurity pro. There is a whole world of non-technical cybersecurity roles that are just as critical to keeping organizations safe, and they are desperately in demand as well. If you have a strong people skill, love strategies, policies, communications, or risk analysis, this could be your calling. Let's look at some of the common non-technical roles. So first one is cybersecurity policy analyst. They develop governance policies, align them with the laws and regulations to ensure that they are followed to keep companies legally compliant in cyberspace. Then you have cyber risk managers. They identify potential threats and help businesses understand those risks, and more importantly, help them to come up with a strategy so that they can mitigate those risks. Security awareness trainers. They create training programs to teach employees how to avoid phishing, social engineering, and other cyber threats, which helps avoid potential cyber incidents which comes from the human behavior. Then you have compliance officers. They ensure that the organization's meeting all necessary legal and regulatory cybersecurity requirements. Then you have GRC specialist, which is governance, risk, and compliance work that keeps the business side of cybersecurity really strong. Now, these roles might not involve coding, but they do require good understanding of cybersecurity basics and how threats affects the business. You'll also need to have excellent communication, problem solving, and critical thinking skills. And some of the popular certifications in this type of non-cyber roles are, Certified Information Security Manager, which is CISM, or CRISP, which is, CRISP, which is Certified in Risk and Information Security Control, or CISA, which is CISA, Certified Information System Auditor. And guess what? People from business, law, human resources, psychology, and even education are transitioning into these roles. Why? Because cybersecurity is not just about tech, it's about people, process, and protection. So one of the most powerful thing about cybersecurity is its diversity, not just in the threats that we face, but in the talent we need to face them. If you're a technical, great, we need you on the front lines. If you're strategic, analytical, creative, or even just a great communicator, we need you too. Don't underestimate the power of soft skills in this field. Leadership, empathy, decision-making, and storytelling are vital. When you're trying to communicate cyber risks to executives or teach a non-technical team how to stay safe online, this is very important. So ask yourself, do I enjoy hands-on technology and problem solving? You might thrive in technical cyber field if you do. Or do I prefer strategy, training, communication, or policy making? Then a non-technical role could be a perfect fit. Whatever route you choose, remember, you don't have to start as an expert. You just need to start. And once you do, this field offers endless learning opportunities, career growth, and the chance to make a real impact. So until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.